As we have seen, to store the intensity values for the pixel, right? Buffer is necessary. So this glut single, there are two types of buffer available: glut underscore single and glut underscore double. Double is generally used when there are complex object and when you are going to perform animation part for the complex object. Let's say multiple objects are there. Okay, for that case you can use glut double, glut underscore double. Why glut underscore RGB? This is nothing but a color model which will use for applying the color to any object. Then we have created a window. So before creating window, you can set the window position. This indicate how many pixels you are going to leave from the left and how many pixels you are going to leave from the top. So this is window position. Next is window size, indicates width and height for the window. And finally, create window. Here you can specify the name of your program. Then we have a display function. What display function does? Anyone remember? We saw it yesterday. Yes. What is the necessity of display function? Yes. Anyone remember?
It will display the function on the screen. I mean, the functionality of the function.
Object, right? What do you
Yes.
want to display on the screen? Whether a pixel, line, polygon, anything, whatever object, right? Exactly. And then there is a viewport. For that, we have used reshape function to set the viewport where you are going to display your object on a screen. Okay, so here we have used the whole screen, W and H. Fine. Viewport is set from 00 to WH, that is the whole screen, whole window you can say. Then we set the projection with the help of GL matrix mode, GL underscore projection. Which type of projection you want? So that is we have specified orthogonal projection over here. The parameters which orthogonal projection takes is left, right, then bottom and top, like this. Then finally, by default matrix mode is GL model view, but here we have converted to GL projection, so it is set to GL model view again. Okay, that is about reshape function. What init will do, it will complete your initialization procedure. In that, simply we set the background color to our window. Okay, background color to our window. Fine. This background color get set with the help of GL clear function. This bit gets set the black background here I mentioned, that gets set with the help of GL color buffer bit. Okay. And finally, now this is not needed. Actually, we have drawn the triangle. If you remember, yes, if I state this function GL color 3F outside the begin procedure, then what is the difference? Yes, you remember? Hmm? I explained that as well. Where the color get apply? Yes, to whole object or vertex, where the color get apply? Hmm? If I set it outside procedure,
Whole object.
whole object, right? But you can specify the colors to the vertex as well. In that case, you need to give color before the vertex. Okay, let's try some other polygon. Here this is the triangle, right? We'll change it to GL underscore polygon. We'll draw, let's say, a square or a rectangle. You can draw. Simply you need to set the coordinates again. Polygon can be anything like a triangle, pentagon, hexagon, anything you can take. Okay, so instead of applying color to whole object, I will apply to each vertex, So GL color 3F. First color I applied RGB. Blue color, will keep it as it is. Blue color to the vertex. Now let's first draw a polygon on the paint so that yes, we will draw it from, let's say, 0 0 for example. And for this polygon we will see how to perform the animation as well. For existing triangle also you can do it, but let's try for a polygon. Okay, consider we'll set this particular position 0 comma 50. Okay, 0 comma 50. X is set to 0, y value is set to 50. Now 0 comma 100. Okay, whether the point you will set at the vertical position or at the horizontal position, what do you think? 0 comma 100. Hmm?
Vertical.
Vertical position, right? So only y is going to change over here. So 0 comma 100. Then I will set the position 50 comma 100. 50 comma 100. So over here y will be as it is. X is going to change. This is nothing but 50 comma 50. So I will set this square, you can say. So for that, as I mentioned, we'll do animation as well. Horizontally, I am going to move my square. Okay, so I will X position I will change. So here one global variable I will declare, which I will initialize to
Discussion.
0 0.
Thank you so much for listening.
Someone is unmuted. Sandhya, roll number 67. Okay. Yes, where were we? X position is equal to 0. Okay. So according to this value, I will set the vertex as well. So the first vertex which I am going to set is X underscore position. Okay. Comma 50. Second vertex X position comma 100. Okay. According to this diagram which we have drawn, 0 50 0 100. Okay. Third vertex. Third vertex will be, let's say, 50 comma 50. Then what I will do, X position plus 50. Okay, and 50. 50. One more vertex we need. So for that vertex as well, I will add the color. Some other combination you can take. Let's say combination of R and G, red and green. So one more vertex over here, real vertex 2F, X position plus 50 and 100, right? 50 comma 100. Now if you try to compile the code and run the code, let's check it out whether we are going to get the square or not. Still it is compiling. In your case as well, you can check if you are doing with me. Yes, there is no error. Okay, I got the square like this. Mm, in your case, you check it out how you got.
Ma'am,
Ah,
if we do GL vertex 3F, then do we have to give three coordinates?
three. Three. Three
Okay.
floating point X, Y, and Z. X, Y,
Okay,
and
okay.
Z. Yeah. Here it is. We are doing 2D currently, right? Yes, you got the square. Hmm? Everyone, did you get the square?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, good. Chalo. So the polygon is set now according to our position. Now, what we will do, we'll translate the polygon. Hmm? So for that, you are having a translate built-in function is available, right? Just remember, you cannot write transformation functions in GL begin and GL end. Please take a note of this. I will write in the comment as well. You cannot write transformation function like translation, scaling, rotation, whatever we have seen, this you cannot take in GL begin and GL, cannot write it inside. Fine. So I need to write it outside. Let's write it. So GL built-in function is available. Translate. Translate F. See, here it is. Okay. Translate F. So as I mentioned, I am going to change X position only. So I will write it here. X position. Y, I will keep it as it is. I will not change Y. Okay. So in the okay, where I was, sorry. Sorry. Mhm. Here. Okay. Translate F exposition. See, here it indicates translate X, Y, and Z. Currently, I am not going to use the third coordinate and second coordinate, that is Y and Z. So I will put it 0, comma 0. Okay. Or you are saying it F, that is the float, then mention the float. Mention the float. Okay, GL float over here. Semicolon. Fine. See, after translation, okay, by some value you are going to translate it every time. If you specify, let's say, if I specify the value in the floating point 0.05, something like this, and if you try to run the code again, yes, you won't find the much changed position over here. Let's try with 20. Try with 50. This also I will change. Let's check it out. Yes, there is as such no change happening over here. So what we will do, we'll apply the animation. Okay. that every time that x position will change slowly by some amount it should get translated. So how we can do that? So for that purpose, see here built-in function is available, glut idle function. Below reshape you can write glut idle function. In that, specify any name of your choice. Here I wrote animation. Okay, that choice goes to you. These are the functions. Display is the function, reshape is the function, animation is the function, which is not built-in function, which is a user-defined function. So let's write the animation function. So here I will write void animation. Animation. It is not returning any value. Okay. In the animation function, see the same object you want to display again and again, right? But only thing is position is going to change. Once you draw the second time of same object, the first object should get erased, right? Similarly, if you are going to draw the third time, second should get removed, right? Like this, we need to perform the animation. So for that purpose, there is again one more function, glut post redisplay. Redisplay function, what it will do? It will erase the previous object, it will draw the new object. Erase previous, draw new, like this. Understood? Yes, the use of glut post redisplay function. Okay, we'll see it again when we will run the program so that we will understand it more clearly. I will take one flag. Okay, one flag I will take here. Int flag. Switch, either it can take a integer or it can take a character. Flag I initialize to 1. In the switch, write down flag. Currently it is set to 1. So here I consider two cases. First case is case 1. Case 1. Okay. Some value. I need to move the object horizontally. I will restrict it somewhere. Okay. So that restriction you can take by your own choice. Let's say if exposition reached to 250, then stop there itself. Till that time, I am going to increment the exposition. Exposition is equal to some value, let's say 0.05. Okay. Else, once it reached to 250, I am going to set the flag to let's say minus 1 and finally break. Similarly, now let's consider the object reached at 250 position. So, and flag set to -1, set to -1. So here I will write the case of -1. Anyone will help me? X position should be now. Yes, what will be the condition? Again, I need to move it to left side. The object reached at right side from left to right. It has moved. Now again, I want to back that object at original position, that is at 0, 0. So what should I write? What do you think? Value of x position condition. Hmm?
Greater than 0, 0.
Exactly. Greater than 0. And what should I do over here? X position is equal to, hmm? Yes,
Minus 0.5.
Minus
agree. Hmm. Right. Minus 0.5. And finally flag again I will set it to 1. तो ऑब्जेक्ट मूव होता रहेगा लेफ्ट टू राइट टू लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट टू राइट टू लेफ्ट, लाइक दिस. Okay. I hope you understood this logic. Hmm? Let's check it out. Compile the code. What is the error? I forgot to give semicolon over here. Compile it again. Yes. Yes. Is it moving? Hmm? In your
yes,
case, it's working, right? Okay, थोड़ा सा कम कर देते हैं x की पोजीशन, वो बाहर जा रहा है स्क्रीन के. Let's make it 225, something like this. Okay, compile it and rerun the code. Rerun the code. I hope now it won't go outside the screen. No, it is not going. Yes, got the redisplay function as well. Yes, glut post redisplay. If you comment it, let's check it out. What will happen? It is not going to move your object. Okay. So redisplay होना चाहिए आगे जाके. Everyone got the output? Those who are doing with me? Hmm? Any error? Any problem?
no, ma'am.
No. Okay. So this much you understood? Hmm? Any doubt? Do you have any doubt over here in the openGL code? Whatever we have seen. समझा आपको? You need a practice. Okay, you need a practice. Let's move to the vertical as well. Hmm? देखते हैं what will be the change. This is just a variable name. Okay, exposition is just a variable name. I am going to move the object in a slanting manner. Is it working? चलो देखो आपके केस में हो रहा है क्या. Hmm? Slanting because I changed x and y, both values. You will try to scale by yourself. करोगे आप लोग? Yes, you will try to scale. There is a built-in function available for the scaling as well. GL scale F. GL scale F. It again specifies scale in X direction, Y direction, Z direction. Hmm? Scale it. Let's say double. Okay. In both direction 2.0. Let's say 0.0. Not in Y direction. Okay. Anyhow, it's a 2D object. So let's try to run. Okay. Semicolon. Run the code. Is it scaled? But now it is going outside the window. विंडो की साइज छोटी पड़ गई. Yes, did you get the scaled object?
Wait, ma'am.
Wait, okay, no problem. I will make it 125. Hmm. Up to 125 it is working. Scaled object.
Please show that code.
Hmm? Code?
On the scale
Which
one.
code? Scale,
Scale.
scale. Okay, okay. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z.
Can you paste the code in the chat box also for future reference?
Okay, fine. No problem. But you try some other things by yourself. This is just for reference I am giving you. Hmm? Yes, try it. Uh, you will try rotation. क्या हो रहा है देखो, rotate होता है क्या object? You will try for 2-3 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, चलो करो और someone will then share the screen. Okay, try rotation. Try rotation. Check whether it is working or not. Hmm? GL rotate F might be the function. You will get it when you started typing. Rotate F. Rotate F. Check it out whether it is there or not. It specifies the angle in float. Okay, the first is angle. How much rotation you want. Then along X direction, Y direction, Z direction. That is the rotate F. You try it by yourself. That part. Angle is in float, okay? It's not in degrees. So take care of that thing. Till that time, I will show you 3D. 3D object, okay? You try for at least um, में देखे भी होता है कि एंगल रोटेट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स एक्सिस. Okay. Getting the object or not? Rotation. Okay, that is you try it later on as well. Doesn't matter. But you do try. You try. Okay. Is it coming or not? Working? Say something. Did you get the output?
No, ma'am.
No? Why not? What's the problem? Giving some error? How you have done? Can anyone show me? Or shall I share my screen only? I wrote it. See, GL rotate F. I rotated. It's a float value, so I mentioned it 45.0. Let's say 45-degree rotation I want. About which axis? I specified here Z axis. Okay. X and Y, I kept it 0, 0 itself. And then if you compile it, and nothing to do, right? Huh. Is it rotated or not? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I will not scale it. Okay. ठीक है, स्केल को टेम्पररी कमेंट कर देते हैं. और आई विल स्केल बट नॉट इन देन वाई डायरेक्शन. Okay, won't scale in y direction. I will keep it 1. Okay, won't scale in y direction. Only the x value I gave there. Y value I kept it 1. Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
got it, no? Yes, try to change the angle and then also you can try. ठीक है, देखो आप करके देखो, थोड़े से changes करो खुद से. Let's say we'll rotate it 60 degree. Let's check it out. Angle going to change or not. Hmm? Yes, it's getting changed. Okay, it's getting changed. Translated and rotated. I didn't scale it. I just commented that part. Okay, I hope everyone got it. If you try to do with it's a 2D object, so with respect to x, z, that's why we have rotated. You remember 2D rotation? Z axis rotation is same as that of 2D rotation. You remember in case of 3D?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. That's why I have chosen here Z axis 1. Remaining I kept it 0, 0. Okay. If you try to change it, I don't think you will get anything. I mean to say Z, I kept it, but C, you are
Yes,
not getting
same
the
thing happened.
output.
Yes.
Yes, that I hope you got the reason as well. Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Chalo. Then this is about basic translation, scaling, rotation, which we have performed with the openGL. Here you can change the object. You can take the different object. We'll check it out whether different objects can we draw it or not. I am also going to try it uh, first time. Okay. So GL underscore polygon. Now what we will do, we'll draw a different object. Can anyone tell me the vertex for triangle? Okay. Make sure this should not get overlap with the previous this particular object. So you can shift it. थोड़ा सा ऊपर shift करो आप चाहिए तो object को. Yes. You will try and tell me the vertex values. करोगे क्या? Did you get my point? Yes. Yes. Did
Ma'am,
you?
explain.
हाँ. Draw new object. Let's say triangle. Triangle. बट उस स्क्वायर के ऊपर मत आने दो, उसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर जाने दो. GL underscore triangle. You tell me the coordinates. You try it by yourself and let me know the coordinates. Some more work on 2D. Vertex value you tell me. Okay, I will remove this. 3 only, right? 3 vertex. So fourth is not needed basically over here. Hmm. Set it. Yes, set किया आपने. With reference to exposition only you can tell me. That will be better. और पहले ऑब्जेक्ट ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं whatever. And I will translate it only in X position. Okay. I won't translate it in Y direction. We'll keep it the previous object. Are you telling me? Shall I wait? Yes. Yes. Are you going to tell me the vertex position?
Wait, ma'am.
Okay, wait. That's what I asked. Shall I wait for your response? You set it and try by yourself, and then you can tell me. Yes. Anyone got the values?
Ma'am, can we remove the square? It is just overlapping.
Overlapping. But if we want to display two different objects, are not able to set above the square. Hmm? Is it difficult?
Ma'am, wait, ma'am, I'm trying.
Okay, okay. Try it.
Ma'am, can we do like this?
Hmm.
X position plus 25 comma 200.
We'll try, no? No problem.
Uh,
Yes. Have you
yes, ma'am.
tried it? Or shall I try? What? You tell me the coordinate.
Can you try?
Yes, I will. Chalo. Screen is already
Plus
shared. Huh.
plus
20 you are
25,
saying. 20.
25
Okay, 25. Huh.
comma 200.
200. Okay.
Ma'am,
Second vertex. Huh.
if the square is translating
Position plus
50
50. Okay. Huh.
comma 300
Okay. Huh. Last.
and X position plus 75 comma 200.
Comma 200.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. देखते हैं. Let's check it out. At least object is getting displayed or not. Yes. Triangle is there. थोड़ा सा उसका rotation close कर देते हैं. Currently, we don't want to rotate it. And the animation function will make it to less to 25. Compile the code, run the code. Yes, you are getting both objects, right? Good, nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are getting both objects. Good. Okay, so this is about 2D. आप वो triangle को उस पे भी adjust कर सकते हो square पे, but you just need to set the positions. That's it. Okay. Any doubt in 2D animation? Whatever we have seen. Do you have any doubt over here regarding any function, regarding anything? Or it's clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Ma'am,
Good.
that single
Huh.
rotation function will rotate both triangle and
Both,
square,
both,
no?
both. As
Yes, ma'am.
see, if you want to check it, we'll do that as well. Hmm. Okay, just I will make it 45 degree, okay, or 40 degree, anything you can specify with reference to z axis. So this I will again reduce 25. Yes, both rotated if you observe. Hmm?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
hope you will be able to see the output. Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's nice. Chalo. Now for 3D, I already have the code. I will explain you. Simply, I will explain you. Now you understood all the basic functions. Considering that, okay, for 3D cube, how you can draw the cube. Okay, so cube is having 6 faces: front, back, then top, bottom, and side. Where is that cube? Let me check it out whether this is the code or not. Yeah, I think. Oh, this is 3D, so you can apply rotation with reference to X, Y, Z. Projection also I changed. So this code I will comment. It will be better. Do you want it for your reference again for the triangle as well? Or
Yes, ma'am.
it's okay? Okay, and I will give you whole code. That 3D cube code I won't give you. Okay, that you have to try it by yourself. Won't be that difficult. Once you try it 2D, 3D will be not that difficult. Okay, so I will simply copy paste it. This part I will comment before I won't remove this code. We'll keep it. Okay, so if you observe here, the init function as it is, display mode, I have taken again a single buffer. If you want to go for double buffer, that choice goes to you. The window position, I set it from 100. A create window, I gave the name 3D cube. Okay, display function, I want to display a cube. Reshape, that is for viewport, I kept it as it is. And idle function, I put it again animation. If you want some other name, you can give other name as well. Now just quickly I will tell you, while drawing a cube you can draw it on the notebook first if you want. The black background I set here. Okay, initially by default it's a model view. The color buffer bit, this background color will get display with this GL clear function. Okay, translate F, I translated, this is Z direction. Translated with respect to Z, X and Y, I kept it 0, 0. Rotated, X rotated, these are the values. X rotated, Y rotated, Z rotated. Okay, and I rotated the cube with respect to x-axis, y-axis. That's why y is set to 1 over here. Here x is set to 1. And finally z rotated, z is set to 1. Okay, so in the begin, I scaled it to twice, or currently without scaling we will see. Without scaling. Okay, so the cube you can set on your notebook first. So this is the top. Okay, every face is taking 4 vertex. Okay, so I applied the color for a face. This is first, this is second, bottom, this is third. Okay, this is fourth, fifth, sixth, total 6. Okay, I want to explain this to you. This is just the coordinates which we have set. End it. Okay, this is the y rotated, x rotated by some value, by float value, and draw the cube again. Draw the cube again in the animation. The reshape function projection mode is set. Now perspective projection I have taken. 3D view looks good with the help of perspective projection. Angle, that is viewing angle. Okay, considering a viewer is forming the angle with object. Right? This is the aspect ratio which is given by x divided by y, horizontal to vertical or vertical to horizontal. It depends whether you are going to use a landscape or the portrait. Depends on that. Fine. So after aspect ratio, what this indicates? 0.5 and 20. This indicates how much far and near distance. Z near and Z far distance. Okay, you need to specify that in the perspective projection, then only you will be able to, it's like depth you can consider. Okay, object Z near and Z far. And finally the viewport is set to whole screen as usual. It's again change the mode to GL model view, as we have changed from model view to projection, projection to model view. Again try to run the code. Are you able to see the cube and the perspective projection? Are you able to observe it? The back face will
Yes.
appear somewhat smaller. Is it? Yes. And front will be bigger, or you can say larger. Yes. Now, if you scale this particular cube, let's scale it. Okay, it will be more clear to you then. These are the simply coordinates you need to set. Remaining things are same as I mentioned. Where is that scale? Make it double. Make it double. Try to run it again. Yes. Is it more clear now? Cube is rotated. You will be able to do by yourself. करोगे आप लोग? Yes. Yes, you will do by yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. This is the assignment basically for your openGL assignment. Right? 3D cube assignment. Okay. Some more objects I will show you, which I have taken. Mm, teapot. Teapot. Okay. So some lighting effect, the ambient, diffuse, shininess. Okay. A specular reflection, you can say. These things also you can apply. It's, I will just copy paste it again. Teapot. Yes, it's a wireframe structure, teapot. Okay, now if you observe over here, the surface is divided into different polygons. Okay, to apply that lighting effect, you can say. Shading algorithms, we have not seen it yet. Only the lighting thing we have seen, the ambient light, diffuse reflection, specular reflection, only these many concepts we have seen. But later on, we are going to see the lighting models as well. So this thing you can try. Some mouse click programs are also there, I think. Yeah, this also will run. Interesting things you can create with the help of openGL. Okay, so we are just plotting the points over here, GL point, and once you click, you should be able to see the vertex. Okay, let's run the code. Size is mentioned 9.0. Are you able to see the pixels? Wherever I am going to click, the pixels are appearing over here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so this is about mouse click. Let's check it out. What all functions are used there. Most of the times, this particular part is same. This is not going to change. Okay, you need to init, you need to set the display mode, window position, window size, and create window. Finally, init the display function, what you are going to display inside that, and finally reshape, which is used for setting the viewport, and finally this is the mouse function, which is additional because after clicking the mouse, the pixel should get drawn. So this is not the built-in function, user defined function. Button, action, okay, and the position, X mouse, Y mouse. Fine. These are the parameters. Button means which button, left or right button. Action, what you are going to do. X click and X position and Y position. Right. So this button, left button is chosen. Glut down, whether you are going to plot the pixel from top to bottom or bottom to top, that is a glut down. This is again the constant over here. Plot the point. Plot point is the built-in function again. Okay, with respect to y is decrementing, x is not decrementing over here. X is positive, y value is negative. And remaining things are, the viewport is set, the width and height, projection mode is set, 2D orthogonal 2D view is set. Fine. The remaining things are same. You need to set the background color, need to set the projection mode. Okay, apply the color to the pixel. Here I applied the red color and size for the pixel. If you increase the size, you will get bigger pixels simply. If you try to run again, click, see here you are getting the pixels which are bigger in size. Okay, now I hope OpenGL is clear to everyone. Yes or no? Or still you are having doubts in the OpenGL? Hmm? Yes, you will able to do the assignment now in the practical.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo. I hope the basic things are clear to you. Just a minute, let me check. Many of you joined late or what today?